welcome back to my channel. I have for you guys today another review video, and we're going to be talking today about this product from Kat Von D. This is her latest face primer, and this is the Lock-It Featherweight Primer Base, and this is $32 for 1 ounce. For those of you who didn't know, this product is exclusive to Sephora, Kat Von D's line in its entirety, and you can get it at the website or in your local Sephora store. I picked mine up online, and it was like January 15th or so when I ordered it, so I used it for a total of 30, maybe 45 days, so I can give you guys a really in-depth review, what I think about this, first impressions and all that kind of stuff like that. You get a total of 1 ounce in this beautifully designed bottle, if you guys can see that. I absolutely love her packaging. I swear Kat Von D, her artistry shows in everything that she does, and I like that it comes with this little stopper here. You can take this out, but you can leave it in. And also on the top, I really like the way the pump is. You press it down and it really distributes just in the right amount of product that you need, and I think that it's the perfect packaging. It's like a sturdy plastic, it's not glass at all, and the good thing is that it's 1 ounce and it's not very big. If you can see, it's like the size of my hand, and if you guys knew me in person, I do not have very big hands, so this fits perfectly in your hand, and I just really like the feel of it. So I'm going to take this stopper off so you guys can see how much dispenses out when you press it. So this is what it looks like without the stopper in it, and I'm just gonna pump it out on my back of my hand. So you get about a pea size amount. As you can see, it has a little bit of a runny consistency to it, and this is a water based primer, and that's what really drew me to it, because I have very dry skin. And I did like her other primer that she had before, I think it was called Rehab Elixir, but they discontinued that. So as you can see from what I applied on the back of my hand, it's very hydrating. It's not tacky at all. It doesn't feel sticky. It absorbs in the skin very quickly. See, I can snap my fingers, which is always a plus for me. And if for those of you who don't know, I have very dry, sensitive skin. So that's why I really wanted to try this, because on the website it says that this is a water-based primer, and it also says that it helps blur out your pores. Now my pores don't tend to be pretty big because I have dry skin, but I feel that nonetheless this did have a kind of a, what's the word I'm looking for, a blurring effect. It really helped my skin look very smooth and flawless is the word I'm trying to find. So like I mentioned, I like to put the little topper back on, and it really helps preventing you from pressing or squeezing any more excess product. Plus, I think that looks very nice. Okay, so my first impressions about the product is I love the packaging, and I love the way the product is dispensed out, and I like the feel of it. It's not heavy at all in my hand. The first time I applied it to my face, I liked that it gave me an instant hydration, and I also like that my skin absorbed it right away, because I do love my Napoleon Paris. You guys know that's one of my favorite foundation primers to use, but I find that one I have to wait a few minutes before I can actually go in with foundation. But with this one, I only had to wait maybe 1 minute, and I could go and apply my foundation right away. So that is a plus for you ladies who are looking for a primer to hydrate your face and to be able to apply your makeup like right away, not have to wait a total of a few minutes or whatever. But I thought that was great. Now my other first impression of this product was that when I first tried it, it did not have like a scent to it, so I really like that, and I continue it. But I noticed that after a week of using this, I noticed that it has like a small like fruity scent. I can't really place it if it's like cherry or strawberry. It's a fruity scent to it, which it's not overpowering anything, that it's not anything over the top or that it would like, oh, I gotta give her the products to smell. Because the good thing about it is that once you put it on, like you smell it, but then it goes away. So like you guys know, I don't like things that the smell lingers, like if it's too perfumy or whatever. I don't care how great the product is, I'm not going to use it. But I'm happy to report with this that even though it has a slight fruity fragrance to it, it does dissipate and it does go away. So now I'm going to talk about my experience with this product, since I used it for a total of 45 days. I absolutely love this face primer. I think it's really good. So the fact that this face primer is water-based is a plus for those of you who have dry skin, but I also feel that because it absorbs very quickly, that it's going to meet any skin type's needs, whether your skin is dry, whether it's combination, whether it's oily, normal skin. I think that this is going to help you immensely in many ways, because like I mentioned, you put it on, your skin absorbs it quickly, and you could right away proceed to applying the foundation of your preference. Now it does say on the website that this works really great in combination with the Lock-It foundation. I have yet to try that foundation because since I've heard from so many people on YouTube that it's not good for dry skin, and that's the only reason I haven't tried it. But it is on my list of foundations to eventually try, because I do have high hopes that Kat Von D will come out with a formulation that is more dry skin friendly. But anyways, back to this product. Now overall, I'm gonna give this package a 4 out of 5, and I'm gonna tell you why. The reason I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 is because there is something in here, I don't know what it is, that causes me to break out. I don't know what the ingredient is. I thought maybe it was what's that called, like another new product I was using. So what I did was I slowly took out all the other new products I was trying, because I've been trying a lot of new items on my face, and I singled them out one by one, and I saw that I was still getting the breakouts. So then what I did was I went a whole week without using the Kat Von D face primer, and I noticed that my face cleared up. So I said, okay, let me give it another couple of days, because sometimes it takes my skin a week to clear up any breakouts that I get. I usually get them here on my cheek area, and so what I did was I waited a total of 2 weeks, and then in 2 weeks I went again and I used this, and right on cue, in 3 days I started getting the pimples again right here under my cheeks. And I was really disappointed because I absolutely love this face primer. I think it's amazing. I think it's phenomenal. And you guys would probably think I'm biased because I like Kat Von D as her brand, but I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Whether I like someone's brand or not, I'm not gonna sit and say, oh yeah, it's great, it's amazing, and if it's not a good product. I think it's really good. Like I mentioned, it's very fast absorbing, and the only downside for some people might be the fact of the scent, if you don't like things with fragrance in it. But like I mentioned, the good thing about it having the little bit of fragrance in it is that it does dissipate and it goes away right away. So it's like literally you put it on, and by the time you're done applying it to your entire face, the smell is gone. So I'm going to tell you guys the key points of what I like about this product. One, I love the packaging. I think the packaging is beautiful and it's gorgeous to display out on your vanity, for those of you who have a vanity. Two, it's by Kat Von D. I love her. I think she's amazing. So I might be a little bit biased about that, but nonetheless, I will keep it real, and I will not say something is good just because I like a particular brand. Three, the dispenser on this gives you the perfect amount of product. You do not need more than that amount that came out on my hand. If you put more than that, I think you're just wasting product, honestly, because like I said, I just take that and I dot, and I rub it all over my face, and I'm done. So by the time I'm done applying the product all over my face has absorbed it, and I'm ready to just go right away and apply my foundation. So for those of you who are impatient and don't want to wait, this is going to be your best friend. So another thing that I like about this primer is that it did help my foundation to last all day. It didn't fade or anything like that, and it does claim that on the site. So I do agree with that it does extend the wear of your foundation. So now let's talk about the things I do not like about this product. I do not care for the smell, because I honestly prefer to have things that don't have a fragrance in it, and this has like a cherry or a not strawberry, I'm gonna say definitely a cherry scent to it, so it's like a fruity scent. But the good thing about this fragrance that it has is that it goes away by the time you're done applying it all over your face. It doesn't linger and it doesn't stay, so that's a good thing. The other thing I did not like was that it broke me out. Okay, since I've gone through the key points with you about the Kat Von D face primer, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. And the only reason I'm not giving it 5 stars is because it did break me out, like I mentioned. So I'm sad to say that because of it making me break out, I'm going to have to return it. Not because I don't like the product. I think it's great and I highly recommend it to you ladies. But there's something in here that just makes me break out here in the cheek area, because ever since I stopped using it, I don't have that breakout anymore. And I'm using the newer products that I tried before that I thought might be causing it as well. So that's the only downside to this, is that because of the breakouts, I'm gonna have to return it, and I'm sad to return it because it's so pretty. I mean, I think it's really nice, and it's $32 like I mentioned. And it may seem like a lot, you get a full ounce of product, but ladies, you really don't need more than that pea size amount that is distributed. And like I mentioned, if you put more than that, you're just wasting product. So do I recommend this product? Yes, I do. I definitely recommend it to all of you ladies who want to try out a face primer, who wanted something that's more water-based, and if you want something that's definitely going to be absorbed quickly into your skin, and it's going to also help do what this says, lock in your foundation definitely go to Sephora, pick up a sample if you don't want to do a $32 investment, or just pick it up and try the whole thing and give it a try for at least a good 2 weeks and see what it does for you. And if it doesn't work for you, you can always return it to Sephora. That's the really good thing about Sephora. They have a great return policy as long as you have your receipt. And if you don't have your receipt, as long as you have your ID, you know, they'll give you store credit. So that's all that I have to say about this Kat Von D Lock-It Featherweight face primer. So again, I'm really sad that I have to say goodbye to this and return it to Sephora, because I absolutely love it. I think it's amazing. If it wasn't for the breakouts, this would stay here in my vanity, but because of the breakouts, I'm gonna have to return it. Okay, so that's all that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If I forgot anything, just let me know, because in all honesty, this is the second time I recorded this video. Because the first time I recorded it, for some reason my computer kept recognizing the file as corrupt, and then when it didn't, I would save it, and then when I would try to export it, it would show that I was missing a file. So I was just having all sort of computer glitches and issues with that particular video that I recorded, so I just decided to do it again for you guys. So if I forgot anything, I will list it in my blog. Check the description box. I have everything down below as always. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in an upcoming video. Bye.